Hey there, Liz Waldman here with your Pilot Home Team out of Keller Williams Denver Tech Center office, bringing you the monthly market numbers for June 2023. So to begin, we sold 6,932 homes. That is down 20%, 20.3% from last year, where we sold 8,703. And that is up just about 16 homes from last month. So obviously in this time in June was when rates kind of went up like 2%, which really affected a lot of people's buying power and kind of slowed things down. So no surprise that we sold less because there's less on the market now. And we will talk about that with the number of homes on the last day of the month. It was 13,194. That's down 13.1% from last year, where it was 15,184. And that is actually up to just about 2,000 homes from last month. So we are kind of getting into that seasonality where we're going to see more homes on the market in the summertime anyway. The average price sold was $575. That's down 1.7% from last year, where it was $585. And that is actually up $8,000 from last month, which usually you see a little bit of a downward trend month over month around now. We might see that going into July. What I find, again, I mean, we're looking at a 1.7% decrease in price across the whole Denver metro area. And when you compare that to previous months, that's the lowest it has been all year. So yeah, we might start to see a higher average price sold this year starting in July. So we'll see. I don't know. We will find out. The average ask price is $645,000, which is up 4.9% from last year, where it was $615,000, and that's down $4,000 from last month. The price per square foot was $317. That is down 3.1% from last year, where it was $327, and that is actually up $4 a square foot from last month. The days on market was 27. That is up 125% from last year, where it was 12. And that is no change from last month. So again, things are just moving slower, which isn't a bad thing at all. The month supply is 1.9. That is a difference of 9.1%. Can't read my own writing. Where last year it was 1.7, and that's actually up 0.3 months from last month. And just remember too that a stable market has about 3 to 6 months supply. So even though we're getting close to 2 months supply, we're still way behind a stable market. The majority of homes sold in the 500 to 599 price range. That accounted for 1,380 homes, and that was 19.9% of all the sales. The next closest was the 400 to 499 price range at 17.6% of all the sales. And then the third was the 600 to 699 price range at 14.3% of all the sales. So the 400 to 600, with 500 being the top price range, is no change from last month. They went down a little bit percentage wise, not a ton, but it accounted for 51.8% of all the sales. And then our next closest was the 300 to 399 price range, which again was fourth place last month. Just a little bit less, again, 0.3% difference. Then we had the 700 to 799 price range accounting for 9.3% of all the sales, which was up just 0.1% from the previous month. But our big jump was in sixth place was the 1 to 1.5 million, which accounted for 7.7% of all of the sales, and that was almost a 1% increase from last month. So pretty interesting what's going on. We've had some craziness in July with rates going up to 7s and then coming back down and then going back up. So it's been a little bit of an interesting month. Again, in our seasonality, we start to see things kind of slow down through the summertime, especially after 4th of July. So it'll be really, really interesting to see what happens, especially compared to last year. Stay tuned to that. If you have questions about your own specific situation, if you should buy, if you should rent, all that fun stuff, then please reach out to us at www.yourpilothome.com, or you can give us a call at 303-956-2765, and I will talk to you soon.